what does she do for you as a man?
What did she do for me as a man?
Yeah, because
Shantae?
like, yeah,
She give me everything.
okay,
Like, this the first time I ever felt love was with this woman.
okay.
I don't even know what love was.
Stuff like that you can't even
From
like
another
quantify.
person.
No,
You
I
can't
know,
even-
but I just want to know.
Love. She give me love. She give me unconditional love.
And what does unconditional love look like?
Unconditional love look like even I can't turn you against me.
Okay.
Even my actions can't
It's not a
turn me against
condition.
you.
Yeah, it's not a condition.
It's no
Like,
conditions
No matter
on.
what you do,
And
we
so,
rocking
as
out.
a man, do you think that every man that they want that?
That's what they
That's-
want.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
ultimate goal.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Just
niggas
like
know
y'all-
it.
just
Like
like-
I'm trying to tell you, the mindset of in this day and time, this grown, I got that shit as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So that shit embedded in me like me, my mama. In this day and time, if I would have met her, she could have had that same unconditional love. But bitch, I don't want to hear that.
You met your wife when y'all probably both didn't have nothing.
16.
So all she could do was love you. That's all this could be is love.
Thank you.
In 2024, we're all adults.
Thank you.
We cannot go into anything
Thank
that
you.
all we got is love. That's
Thank
not
you. That ain't
sustainable.
enough.
If you're in a relationship or single and you've ever wondered if love is enough to maintain, sustain a good functioning relationship between you and your partner, I'll tell you now that it's not. The textbook definition of love is defined as this intense feeling of deep affection for someone. However, in the world we live in today, you'll come to find that many people have their own twisted, warped, corrupt definition of what love is. Love is not a determining factor when it comes to having a good, successful, thriving relationship. There are so many other essential factors that need to be considered before you even think about love, such as good communication, trust, openness, mutual respect, and more. Love is very sweet and beautiful when it's done correctly. When it's done the way that God has commanded us to do it, then it's fantastic. But when people decide to love and take it into their own hands and do as they so please, that's when love becomes very dangerous. As silly as this statement may sound, the way people love today is very emotional. And when emotions are high, that's when people do some very strange, stupid, I didn't go to school type of things. It's only until you're inside that type of strange, dangerous love that you come to know that lovers, they slap. A lover will slap you and will tell you the reason why I slapped you is because I love you. A lover will beat you and hospitalize you, Chris Brown style, and will tell you the reason why I beat you is because I love you. A lover will cheat on you, possibly have a baby with someone else and tell you, and so, it doesn't mean I don't love you. A lover will tell you that they love you, but they don't trust you. That's the reason why they're on your phone 24/7 looking for 101 reasons to validate their distrust in you. These types of love are just to name a few, and they're all corrupt, okay? That's when someone tells you that they love you, be on high alert. Tell them, stop, hold on, I'm not interested in your love. I want to know two things first. Number one, are you normal? Number two, do you have common sense? Is the sense that's common, does it reside inside your brain? Common sense, so essential. Free, but nobody's using it. Some people make some very dangerous statements when it comes to love. Oh, I love you so much, I can't see my life without you. I love you so much, I can do anything for you. Listen, as fantastic and beautiful as that sounds, yeah? What does that mean? So you mean to tell me that before I came, you didn't have a life? Now that I'm here and maybe I'm not interested anymore, you want to hold me captive and make me your final bus stop? No. Or you mean to tell me if I tell you that you should go and terminate somebody, that's how you go and do it in the name of I love you so much, I can do anything for you? No, we want common sense. So many people's perception and definition of love is greatly influenced by movies, books, TV shows, podcasts. Some people even love just based on condition. If you buy me this, if you buy me that, if you do this for me, then I'll love you. And there are some idiots that will actually go out there and do that. Can you imagine? Somebody will present a scroll to you and will say, do this, do that, do this for me, and then I'll love you. If you do that, if you comply with that scroll, that means you don't even love yourself. Because look, let me tell you something. If you love yourself first, true love, wholeheartedly, you cannot fall for this type of devices. Someone will tell you that they love you, but you won't be so easily moved because you know it's not with someone's mouth or their condition that they love you. It's based on their actions that will determine whether they love you or not. Look, love is not enough. For example, take two people that are in a relationship. They don't love each other, but they're implementing all the ingredients that are necessary for a thriving relationship. Good communication, trust, openness, mutual respect. Watch how that partnership thrives. But then take two people that love each other and are not implementing any of those things. Both of those two want to kill each other. The question is, who is going to die first? Look, love is sweet. It's very fantastic, but please love with common sense because your mental health may be on the line. Even your life may even be on the line. Your freedom may be on the line, okay? Many people are mad and many are roaming. And they're literally telling you now, you know, I'm crazy, I'm mad. It's up to you if you know you want to come to me. And some of you are still going there.
Should love keep you in a relationship? If not, what does?
It's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think love should keep you in a relationship. I think that love is a feeling and feelings are fleeting. And I feel like our feelings will fail us every single time.
Mhm.
I think what should keep you in a relationship is an alignment and an anchor to the mission of what your relationship really
Purpose.
means. Yeah. I think that when you get to a space where you just love this person, what happens when you don't love them anymore? You quit and you leave. But if you're actually invested in where your relationship is going, if you're invested in the impact your relationship is going to make, if you're invested in the way that your relationship is going to make you feel as a human and vibrating higher and creating more opportunities for yourself and for others, or whatever it may be, whatever you're most excited about, that's what should keep you in a relationship. And that's why I think most marriages end in divorce, because people get married for love. I don't feel like that's realistic. You know, there's going to be times where you can't stand your partner. If you've ever been in a real relationship, it is not lollipops and gumball drops all the time. But when you go through those seasons, are you anchored to God? Are you anchored to mission? Are you anchored to purpose? Or are you just looking for an easy way out? Love is fleeting. It comes and it goes.
Mm.
Maybe I should say being in love is fleeting, but love can be the underlying thing.
I feel like love is more of a choice because
Yeah.
if you base anything off of a feeling, you're going to fail.
Oh, facts.
Because it's like you said, feelings are fleeting. The Bible says that the heart is deceptive.
Oh my gosh.
So if you base anything off of what your heart feels, it's never going to last. And a wise friend of mine, Prophet Jeremiah, he said, marriage is the byproduct of purpose.
As it should be.
Yeah. When you're a girl, you don't really think about what is the purpose, because you think the purpose is the love. I feel like that is such a cop out to what the real thing is. And I think that's why a lot of relationships fail, because that's what they think it is.
Yeah.
People do not teach on the work, for better or for worse. Like, that's not just a thing.
No, but people they romanticize. They romanticize everything. And I feel like that's kind of where relationships started going downward.
I blame the Disney Channel.
I mean, I blame media.
For sure.
I blame society. There's a lot of things to blame, but the truth is that you have to be self-aware enough to say, this is what I want. This is what I'm after. That's why the movie stops when they meet each other. And then they say, and then they lived happily ever after. They don't show you what that looks like. Happily ever after looks like work. And most people aren't willing to do that. So no, I don't feel like relationships should be based on love. I think it should be based on decision, self-control, self-awareness, and powerful choice.
Yeah, it's a contract. It's a covenant. Like a contract, there's work, there's stipulations within the contract for it to remain.
Agreed.
I've said many times before that love is not enough. Love is not enough to sustain a relationship or make you be compatible or make you have connection. You can love a person and have none of those. You can love a person and not respect them. However, I do believe that when you're leading with love, or when you profess a foundation of love, that your handling of the other person should suggest that. Meaning, if I say something and it hurts your feelings, if you believe that I love you, then to me, it begs the question, why? What is it that made that person say that? What trigger? What thing did they reminisce on? Where is it coming from? Because I know that they love me, I believe that they aren't out to hurt me, because that's not what love looks like. And so the moment I feel like you're coming for me in a mean way, in a way that tries to knock me off my peg, or to dismantle my confidence, or to say something that hurts me, it's a different conversation. Now, I'm not saying that you don't have some unhealed wounds and things to work through, and by all means, but I will not, as your significant other, as the person that you claim to love, be the punching bag or the vat or the place where you lay down your hurt at all times. I know they say familiarity breeds contempt and all of that. I am disinterested, uninterested, not willing to go down that path in a relationship where you put your hurt on me. There are lots of other places to put it. You can go outside and scream. You can go for a run. You can, kill it at work. You can go to therapy. you can, there's a host of things, but if you are trying to be in a loving relationship, then that love has to be displayed through understanding, or to try to understand the person. Because again, think about it. When you're in a heated argument and your trigger causes you to shoot venom physically or emotionally towards someone that does harm to them, you can't take it back. So now that creates this resentment residual that I was talking about before, where even if you all resolve it because you want to be together, you want to try to make it work, it didn't feel like love, and it sticks, and it takes a really long time for those wounds to heal, if they ever can. So if you claim to love someone, or if someone claims to love you, then I suggest that you start from that foundation anytime you feel hurt. No matter what it is that they did, I'm not telling you not to be hurt, disappointed, to just automatically forgive and forget. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, dig in. What is it that made that happen? Why'd you say that to me? What is it that made you do that? Because in that, you can gain understanding further around how to be better for one another, how to make it work, or the fact that really we love each other to pieces, but that this just doesn't work. So just the random, profession of love is just not going to be enough. And you saying you love me, but acting in ways that don't show me, I know it quick. I know it quick, and I am,